Now let's break down exactly what people claim was said during this now infamous segment. According to multiple gossip sites and anonymous insiders who were supposedly in the room, Joy Behar brought up Matt Damon's 2017 comments about the Me Too movement, where he suggested there's a spectrum of behavior and not everything deserves the same punishment. Joy reportedly called the take dangerous and out of touch for a man in his position, demanding that he clarify whether he still stands by those words in 2025. Matt allegedly laughed at first, thinking it was a joke. But when Joy doubled down and said something along the lines of "wealthy white men like you always think you get to decide what's acceptable," the mood shifted instantly. Witnesses say Matt's face changed. He put his microphone down for a second, looked straight at Joy and replied, "Joy, with all due respect, I've spent 25 years in this business without a single accusation against me, while some of the loudest voices on your side keep getting exposed for far worse. Maybe worry about your own house before you come for mine." The audience reportedly gasped. Whoopi Goldberg tried to jump in and calm things down, but Joy kept going, accusing Matt of whataboutism and deflecting. That's when Matt apparently said the line that broke the internet: "I didn't come here to be scolded by a comedian who built her career making fun of people's looks and weight." The studio went dead silent. Security started moving toward the stage, and within 30 seconds they were in commercial. Whether that full exchange is real or embellished, the short clip that leaked matches the tone people are describing, and Matt walking off looking furious while Joy yells something off camera has been viewed over 100 million times already. Of course the big question everyone is asking is, did ABC actually kick Matt Damon off the show, or did he walk off on his own? Multiple reports from entertainment tabloids claim that producers made the decision to end the interview early because the segment was spiraling and they were afraid of losing advertisers if it got any uglier. One alleged staffer told a gossip blog that the control room was in chaos, with executives screaming into headsets to kill it now the moment Matt brought up Joy's old comedy routines. On the other hand, Matt's team is reportedly telling a different story, saying he chose to leave because he refuses to sit there and be disrespected on national television just for having a nuanced opinion from 8 years ago. His publicist allegedly released a short statement saying Matt has nothing but respect for the women of The View but won't tolerate being ambushed with gotcha questions that have nothing to do with why he was invited. Meanwhile, The View's official account posted a very vague tweet saying, "We thank all our guests for coming on the show and wish them success with their projects," which fans immediately read as shade. Joy Behar herself went on her own social media and posted a meme of Michelle Obama saying, "When they go low, we go high," which pretty much confirmed to everyone that she's still fuming. The divide in the comment sections is wild. Half the internet is calling Matt Damon a hero for finally saying what a lot of people think about daytime TV hypocrisy, while the other half is dragging him for being rude to a 79-year-old woman on live television. Let's talk about the bigger context here, because this isn't just about one uncomfortable interview. Matt Damon has been slowly canceling himself in progressive circles ever since the 2017 comment, and every few years something drags it back up again. He tried to apologize back then. He did the whole "I'm learning and listening" routine. But a lot of activists never forgave him because they see any attempt at nuance as defending predators. Fast forward to 2025 and the cultural mood has shifted a bit. People are exhausted with perpetual outrage, and a lot of regular viewers are actually siding with Matt this time. You see it in the YouTube reactions. Older demographics especially are saying things like, "Finally a man stood up to these bullies," and "Joy Behar has been nasty to guests for decades. About time someone clapped back." At the same time, the usual online mobs are calling for Matt to be blacklisted again, digging up old tweets, demanding Netflix remove his movies. The whole playbook. But something feels different now. The backlash against the backlash is huge. Even some liberal commentators are admitting privately that The View ambushed him and that Joy crossed a line, bringing up decade-old quotes without warning. The fact that the clip is being shared heavily on conservative pages, Trump-supporting accounts, and free speech communities shows how fast this moment is becoming a cultural flashpoint for everyone who feels the left has gone too far with retroactive punishment. From a business perspective, this could be a disaster or a blessing depending on who you ask. For The View, Ratings are reportedly through the roof. People who haven't watched in years tuned in just to see if they'd address the incident the next day, and when they finally did, the episode became the most watched daytime segment of the year so far. ABC is probably thrilled even if they have to pretend to be mad. For Matt Damon, the movie he was promoting just shot to #1 on pre-sale charts because everyone wants to see what the guy who told off Joy Behar is bringing to the table. His Instagram followers jumped by 2 million overnight, and clips of his old action scenes are trending again with captions like "Born to Speak His Mind." Some Hollywood insiders are whispering that this might actually save his career, because for the last few years he's been seen as box office poison to younger audiences who grew up being told he's problematic. Now suddenly middle America remembers they like Jason Bourne and the guy from Good Will Hunting, and they're willing to buy tickets just to stick it to the woke crowd. Of course there's risk some sponsors might pull ads from his movie if the outrage keeps growing, but right now the momentum is on his side. Even Ben Affleck posted a cryptic story of the two of them from 20 years ago with the caption "Brothers don't let anyone talk to them like that," which sent the internet into another frenzy. So where do we go from here? Will Matt Damon ever return to The View? Probably not, and honestly most people think that ship has sailed forever. Will Joy Behar apologize? Also extremely unlikely. She's built her entire brand on not backing down no matter how nasty she gets. The bigger question is whether this moment marks a turning point where high-profile men start pushing back publicly instead of just issuing groveling apologies every time someone digs up an old quote. We're already seeing other celebrities liking Matt's old interviews or posting subtle support, afraid to say anything directly but clearly signaling which side they're leaning toward. The internet is treating this like the Super Bowl of culture war moments, with memes flooding every platform, some showing Matt as Captain America, others editing Joy's face onto Thanos getting snapped. Love him or hate him, Matt Damon just became the main character of the week, and this story isn't dying anytime soon. Make sure you subscribe and hit the bell because as soon as either side releases an official statement or new footage leaks, we'll be the first to break it down for you. Let me know in the comments who you think was in the wrong here, Team Matt or Team Joy, and we'll keep this conversation going. Until next time, stay drama ready, because Hollywood never sleeps.